Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to talk about the worst makeup crimes and crimes against makeup. And I just want to say before we get into this, so this is all for fun. I'm going to say this a million times in this video, but this is literally just for fun. Some of you people can't take a joke, like when I smeared black highlighter on my face. But anyways, let's go ahead and talk about the worst makeup crimes people do. I myself have done a few things of these in the past, but we all learn from our mistakes, right? Anyways, let's go ahead and get into it.
I'm not afraid.
Alright, this is the point where you should stop watching if you're sensitive to terrible makeup. So, my face is moisturized. I couldn't help but do that, but I did not prime because that's one of the makeup crimes that I have a real big issue with. You have to prime your face and get it ready for the makeup. Now, I'm going to be using this foundation. This is way too dark for my face. It is the 120 Classic Ivory from Fit Me. I'm applying this all over my face. With this cheapo, plasticky, not good quality brush. So we're not even going to care what shade matching is. We're just going to say, oh, this is my shade. It works. It does not work. Especially ones who are just like, meh, this looks about right in the jar. Girl, swatch that shit in Sephora. And we're just gonna douse our face, and don't forget the under eyes. If you look a little bit oily, that's okay though. Because you know what? It just gives you like a dewy finish. I'm not trying to make fun of anybody making this video, but at a certain point though, you have to laugh at everybody or laugh at yourself. Because if I had a real big issue with anybody doing makeup really shitty, then why would I be doing it to myself right now? So don't take this as like a, oh, she's just hating kind of video. It's just for fun, you guys. The last time I made a for fun video, you guys left me thousands and thousands of nasty comments. So, whatever. Now, always remember to forget the under eyebrow area with your foundation, because that is like your new highlight, because no one ever puts foundation under their eyebrow when they do this dark foundation, and it just looks like a ring here. Can you even tell? Because I look fucking crazy. I don't want my lights to wash me out. Alright, now that we're all orange and gorgeous, we're gonna move on. We're gonna start with these eyebrows. We're gonna do these eyebrows now. Now, one thing people do is they either have no brow hairs here, but I'm not gonna get rid of all my brows before this video, but they just draw them with any color. It doesn't matter what color, just if it's a brow pencil. They're just gonna draw them straight or like super curvy. So don't, you know, whatever eyebrow color is on sale, go ahead and get that one. And then just make a large. There we go. Now make sure that you make the front of this thing really boxy. It's going to be kind of hard because your brow pencil's going to be sliding around in your wet foundation. But just make sure you get this part as square as possible. Fleeky. Now you don't have to make this end a point or anything. It just kind of runs off your face. It's fine. It's fine. And just duplicate this on the other side. Now, if they're a little bit uneven, that's okay, because you know what? You're an artist. It doesn't matter what anybody else thinks. I mean, if you don't do this correctly, how are you gonna get those hot guys hanging out at the mall all day? How are you gonna impress Jared or whatever his name is? Beautiful, fleeky, right? They're not so thin because you want to be Instagram famous. So, this matches my hair, right? Not done yet, y'all. Next, we're going to move on to our beautiful contour, because we know exactly what is in right now. We're going to use any brown color. I'm going to use this one from a painter's palette. As long as it's brown, it'll be fine, because you know what, you're going to blend it and it's going to be beautiful. So, I'm going to take this brown tone here, because cream highlighting is the easiest highlighting, right? Or contouring, whatever. And we're just going to take it on any angled brush because they told it was great for contouring. It can't be that hard, right? Now we're going to stuck our faces like fishies because that's actually correct. and just smear where everybody else does. Again, as long as it's a brown, it's gonna be fine now. Now, if your brush strokes are kind of uneven or anything, just like pack it in harder because you're not doing it right. There shouldn't be any brush strokes, but it also doesn't have to be completely consistent. Like right here where you see a patch, no one's gonna know and it's gonna look super natural. And don't forget to make your chin a completely different color than your face, because your face is already a different color from your body. Why not be artistic about it? Cool, now that we have a nice jawline, we're gonna go ahead and move on from the contour to the highlighting. Now, we are so hip and we know exactly what we're doing. We're gonna take the brightest, most obnoxious, most glittery highlighter we can get, and we're gonna apply it all over our cheeks. I mean, as long as it has glitter in it, it's a highlight, right? Now, we're gonna put it all the way to our nose because we want to blind everybody, and we're just gonna douse the end of our nose in highlight. And then our Cupid's bow, because that's what all the beauty gurus do. We're just gonna blend this liquid highlighter in with our foundation brush because you don't wanna use too many brushes because you're only spending like $4 a year on your makeup brushes anyways. Now this might rub away your chalky ass foundation, but just ignore the streaks because you know what? You're glowing. Now you can try to blend this in if you want to. It's not necessary because you're already gorgeous. And it's gonna be so natural. You're gonna look like you're sweating from the sun and it's gonna be beautiful and radiant. And you're gonna see this from like a mile away. Cool. Now make sure you don't blend it too far underneath your eyes because it's really just not gonna enhance the fact that you didn't use concealer or anything. The next makeup crime we are gonna handle is setting our face. Now we did all this, we did the cream contour, we did the nice liquid highlights. Now we're just gonna blot it with like, we can do anything with this look really. So we're gonna use a blotting powder instead of an actual powder today because we really want something super light and pack it under these eyes. Because isn't that what everybody does? You don't actually have to blend this under the eyes, just pack in like the lightest color you can find because you're trying to bake. But you don't actually have any loose powder because they cost money. Cool, do you see this baking under here? Awesome. Now that we look beautiful, we're gonna move on to the most pivotal thing in a look. We're gonna use eyeshadow. And then we're gonna move on to eyeliner, which I know you guys wanna see. Now we're gonna use like any old cheapo palette you can find. It doesn't really matter as long as you get some color on your eyelids. We're gonna take like a really, really cool blue color, but you know, you don't have to blend it or anything. Now, in real life, I really do like blue eyeshadow. I'm not gonna fucking say I don't. Just pack this blue eyeshadow on religiously. And you know what? The pigment on these aren't really the best. And you get a lot of fallout in areas you didn't really appreciate it or want it. Appreciate. Just leave all that fallout under your eye because it gives you more, you know, personality. Now just repeat this on the other side, unless you want to do like a super, super starchy white eyelid, because that's always an option too. Don't limit yourself to just blue. Now you're using like the best brush you could find in the dollar store, so make sure you treat it with some respect. Cool. We're looking gorgeous. Do not hate. Next, we're gonna move on to our blush. This is like the most obnoxiously pink blush I own. And you know what? That's exactly what we're going for. So I'm gonna take any powder brush and just rub it on in. And then go in a circular motion, just in one circle on your cheeks. You don't need to blend it in or anything because everybody knows what you're trying to do. Now, if it's not super, super pink and pigmented, you might need to try another Dollar Tree blush. But, I think that's cute. We look like a princess. Now, we're going to move on to our eyeliner. We're going to go ahead and start by dousing our entire waterline with this black liner. Now, if it's not the blackest of blacks, you're doing it wrong. You need to just pack it sucker into the waterline. And under your lashes. You want to go for that really, really super sexy, smudgy look. And if you're not looking raccoony when you're done with this, you need to stop and try again. Now, if it gets caught in your lashes because you didn't really do your lashes yet, it's fine. Just rub it on down a little farther and no one's going to notice that your lashes are missing mascara. Now, don't stop when you get to the inner corner. You want to enhance that. Because you're going for that really, really super grungy, sexy vibe. And look how different we look already, just from the eyeliner. Telling you what, power of makeup, y'all. Now, continue rubbing this under here. If your eyes start to water from all of this crusty pressing of eyeliner, you're gonna get used to it in a few days, don't worry about it. Now that we look super smoky and sexy, you gotta make sure these are kind of even. And then once they are, you can move on to your liquid eyeliner. Now, you can use any liquid eyeliner you want to, but you just wanna like quickly sketch the easiest little thin line over, right? You feel me? You get where I'm going with this? And if it touches the top of your eyelid, just like rifle away with your finger, it'll be fine. Because you know what? No one's gonna notice. You have so much black eyeliner here, no one's gonna notice. And then just swipe as you need to over the top on this side. They don't have to be perfectly even because you're an artist. Next, we're gonna give ourselves a really good sexy wing. So we're gonna try to touch the end of our eyebrow here and just kind of like fill it in. If you want a thick one, it's sexier. So that's what we're gonna do. Try to connect it to that first line you drew in, and then just like fill it in. It's like paint, so you're good. Does it look sexy? I think it looks kind of sexy. Now, oh, this eye's watering. Oh, are you watering? We're gonna go ahead and do the same thing on this eye. If they're not identical, no one's ever gonna notice because they're just gonna be like really intrigued by you anyways. They're gonna go ahead and ask you for your number and how to reserve you for makeup classes. Cool. Are they beautiful? This one's got more personality, but this one's like sexier. So, next thing that is up is our mascara. Now we're gonna use the chalkiest, most flaky, spidery looking mascara you can find. I don't care how old it is, you are gonna rock it. So we're just gonna coat these lashes. Oh my god. Now if the mascara is kind of dry, that's even better because it might flake off during the day and you can just like wipe it away and have a whole new look. Don't even bother with those bottom lashes because you're not even gonna see them with all that beautiful, beautiful waterline makeup you have going on. So, last thing that we have to do is our lipstick. Aren't you guys ready? Let's do this. Actually, before we do our lipstick, we have to overline our lips. Just so everyone knows that these are real, right? So let's go ahead and go down. Just like a little bit farther than our actual mouth. And then like a little bit over as well. Just try to connect the top and bottom as well as you can. You don't have to be precise because we are going to go over this with a lipstick. And looks about good. Next for the lipstick, the best part. We're going to take an obnoxiously bright color because all of this is so bright that we can afford to use one more color. So we're just going to apply this in the lines. And you know what, if you do need a little bit on your teeth, it's gonna look way more natural. So, we're gonna fill in these lines here. Now, if you mess up, everyone does, it's fine. Just like take your finger and rub it, and it's gonna be beautiful. Because no one's gonna be messed up. Wow, I'm really impressed, you guys. This looks amazing. So, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I feel like I'm talking with my mouth now. Seriously, guys, this was just for fun. It was just fun, okay? Just for a laugh, you guys. You don't have to be so serious all the time. I know the comments are still gonna be tons of hateful shit, and I don't care. So, if you want to see if you just want to see other bitches doing this all the time, just know that they copied everyone else, because these are all the makeup primes that I could think of off the top of my head, and I thought you guys would enjoy this little fun video. So, thank you for watching, you guys. Please subscribe to my channel. I put out 5 videos a week. None are nearly as bad as this one, I promise. And I will see you guys on the next video, which will be normal because I can't do this all the time. It's just it's punishing. Thanks, you guys. Bye.